Kelly Oubre, 6 feet 7 inches. Actually, I don't think these are elves, so I'm gonna try to replace them with them elves. Oh, this is an elf. 3 feet 5 inches. Bradley Beal. Kelly Oubre, 3 feet 7 inches. Kelly Oubre made a little bit of a mistake. I'm gonna change it. Now, Tiny Elf Tyson Chandler from season 3, using my recreating Linsanity Jeremy Lin video. So he makes a appearance. And then Giannis, only 78 overall. Giannis, the star of our show with the mean mug ability. Now, the first person I'm going to play against, he has a Giannis court. Giannis Antetokounmpo court. So it's perfect for the first matchup to celebrate Giannis, who just won the Defensive Player of the Year. Is probably going to win that NBA MVP as well. Thanks for coming, and I'm going to go on my computer right now to check who came and to talk with you guys. My opponent has Miami Heat jerseys, and I have Milwaukee Bucks home jerseys, the only jerseys I have of the Bucks. Kevin Love drives in with goaltend, Giannis goaltend. NBA gameplay, thank you for coming. How are you doing? Hope you are having a good night. Giannis drives in, makes the shot, and we tie the game. 2 points from Giannis. Play defense with these tiny elves. Gary Payton. His AI, his artificial intelligence is very good with the shot. Now Devin Booker gives the ball to Giannis, and I'm gonna play with him right now. Drives in, scoring with contact, 91. We're winning by 1 point, which is pretty good, but they're elves, so they're not gonna get rebounds. So very hard to win a game. If we could win a game, I'll be quite surprised. Now Devin Booker, let's try alley oop. Nope. Tyson Chandler, try alley oop. Nope. Now these tiny elves, one time, beautiful slam dunk animation. One time with the tiny elves, tiny elf Karl Anthony Towns, I was able to block Yao Ming in a video. The video where I talked about LaMelo Ball and the NBA draft lottery winner, Minnesota Timberwolves. In that video, for some reason, playing against another opponent, I was able to use Karl Anthony Towns to block Yao Ming, who's 7 feet 6. Get the ball, Giannis. We'll get the ball stolen. We get the ball back. Get the ball, Giannis. Mean mug. Oh, okay. Bradley Beal. Scoring by contact's pretty good. And we're winning again by 1 point. I'm good as well. Thanks for coming. In Oklahoma right now, I think it's very late. So I appreciate you coming to my live stream. We get a shot block. We might actually win. I win very few games. Oh, I forget. Yeah, we're the Dallas Mavericks. So I think we're losing by 1 point. But anyways, my opponent has Giannis court. You can see Giannis in his own court. Oh, we're going to lose the game, unfortunately. Let's give it to Devin Booker and try a 3-point shot, mid-range 3-point shot. Get the shot blocked. Walked right into a blocked shot. It's not that late for me. Only 1:14 a.m. 1:14 is still pretty late, though. But thank you for coming. We're going to play against Fat God Door, who is a NBA Live Mobile YouTuber. I appreciate you coming. Let's hurry up and get a game. So far, our live stream's pretty good, pretty well. Well, I have a question for you. Who do you think is Oklahoma City Thunder's best basketball player on the team? Is it Chris Paul, who's quite old, or is it Shia Gilgeous-Alexander? Who's I think only his second year in the league. Hello, Schneider Elevator 2000. Thanks for coming. And yeah, I was just on his live stream. Probably Chris Paul or Shia Gilgeous-Alexander. Yeah, I definitely think those two are probably the best players on Oklahoma City. In Oklahoma City, they tied the Houston Rockets in the playoffs, which is pretty amazing because a lot of people thought they were a tanking team, but the Oklahoma City Thunder have a lot of heart. And Chris Paul and Steven Adams and Gilgeous-Alexander, of course, playing really well. He play like this. He has a little bit of a slow motion dunk animations. And this is only a 78 overall card. This Giannis card. Now Giannis is gonna win. He just won tonight the Defensive Player of the Year, and he's probably gonna win the MVP. It's between him, LeBron James, and James Harden, and I believe the Bucks have the best record in the NBA. And usually the team with the best record wins the MVP. So James Harden, the Rockets are not the best team in the NBA. They could also, LeBron James could also win. But if you ask everybody, it seems like Giannis is dominating the league, dominating the NBA. Let's try a 3-point shot. Misses that shot. Congratulations on 1K, by the way. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I am at 31 subs. I'm at 32. Well, maybe you guys should support each other. Schneider Elevator 2000 makes videos about elevators, which is a very interesting topic. And NBA gameplay, he makes videos about NBA Live Mobile, the same game I'm playing. So you should check out each other's channels, support each other. And my advice for YouTube is keep on making videos, keep on continuing, keep grinding. Because 2 years ago, it took me 2 years, it was a long time, I know. But it took me 2 years. And 2 years ago, I also had basically like 30 subs. Also, make videos that you enjoy. You have to enjoy making the videos. Find something that you love, that you're interested in, whether that be a video game or something interesting like elevators. If you're interested in those games or elevators, anything that's interesting, because you have to enjoy making the videos. Because a lot of times you're gonna make videos and it's not many people are gonna watch it. So for me, I play this video game for fun. So I just ended up recording my gameplay. Get shot blocked by Larry Bird. What other videos? Support each other. I know Snyder Elevator 2000 likes basketball. As he said, I think in a live stream. And his channel is also quite interesting. Sports Fan Center, thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. And there's another person here. Sports Fan Center makes videos about basketball and other sports like college football. So check out his channel as well. Schneider Elevator 2000 makes videos about elevators and recently made videos about, I think, kind of like scratch record music. Why are there the small tiny people? They're elves from Christmas promo. And I wanted to do all elves lineup for fun. I'm gonna lose all the games, but Giannis is the only one that's normal size. I'm to celebrate a tribute to Giannis, who won the Defensive Player of the Year today. And he's going to win the MVP as well. Now, future MVP just scored Luka Doncic, only his second year in the NBA, and he's dominating the NBA. Yes, Schneider Elevator 2000 said that he's making DJ Scratch videos. He's making very interesting videos. So check out his channel. Yeah, I agree. Luka will probably win the MVP very soon. Probably next season. Because this season, he's still quite young. And people are still kind of surprised that he's so good. But the media who actually votes for the awards, it's not the players that vote for the awards. Luka, for sure, if he's healthy, he'll win the MVP in a future season. And the most improved player, I heard that it's gonna be between Brandon Ingram probably. But Luka's gonna be considered also for most improved player. But he's already pretty good. His rookie season. Yeah, meet each other and support each other. And Sports Fan Center, he used to make NBA Live mobile videos. And NBA Gameplay makes NBA Live mobile videos. And Schneider Elevator, as you said before, he makes very interesting videos. They are now 17 pick this year, I think. They may pick a guard. Thanks for being my sixth sub, Victory. No problem. Here to support. They are now 17 pick. So Dallas Mavericks, I think, have the 17 pick right now. I think that's what you mean. I haven't really been watching college basketball. It's been a long while. And also because of the virus and everything. So I don't know too much about the players who are coming into the draft. I don't know how good they are. Some drafts are really weak drafts. But I don't know if this draft is weak or not, or there's a lot of stars in this draft. Some drafts are really hyped up. So I don't know yet. I know LaMelo Ball, of course. And LaMelo Ball, who knows? Maybe he's a star. Or maybe he'll end up being very disappointing, like his brother Lonzo Ball. Because some players are really hyped up, and sometimes they don't live up to the hype. So we'll see. In France, I heard there's a guard named Killian Hayes. That's very good. And other players from college and from other countries like Europe. This draft is going to be a little boring. I don't know much about the upcoming players, but why do you say it's boring? Is it the players are not that great? No, as the auto plays, I'm going to go to The Ringer. The Ringer is created by Bill Simmons, who used to work for ESPN, but now has his own website called The Ringer. And I think that they have really great mock draft. So on my computer, I'm gonna log on to that and talk about the players. Of course, they're new to me, the players in this draft. Also on The Ringer, there's a guy named Kevin O'Connor. And Kevin O'Connor, if you watch him in interviews, he's a very intelligent expert analysis person. And he creates this mock draft. And also this website, The Ringer. Beautiful colors on this website. Beautiful pictures. I finally decided not to make the video about number 16 to 30 of the 2020 NBA draft, because I guess these drafted players may not get that much popularity to the audience. Nobody's bad, but nobody's that good. Thank you for telling me NBA gameplay. This draft is so-so. Thank you for telling me. Yeah, it's true that if you go to any NBA drafts from 16 to 30, the players are not very popular. And right now, the truth is not many people know who they are. Because you're not, people don't know, the fans don't know who they are yet. So it'll actually be interesting to look them up. So the Ringer website I'm looking at on my computer. The best prospect, the Ringer says, is Killian Hayes from France. And his height is 6'5". And they say they have he's a shades of D'Angelo Russell or Manu Ginobili. Another player, of course, Anthony Edwards from the University of Georgia. So he's American. And his shades of Victor Oladipo, Eric Gordon, Dion Waiters. Their third best prospect, LaMelo Ball. And LaMelo Ball, of course, very famous. Lonzo Ball's little brother. And they used to compare him to Jason Williams, White Chocolate. They compare him to Lonzo Ball's brother. Offensively, LaMelo Ball is a better player, offensively, I believe. And Sean Livingston, which is not that great. These players, Lonzo Ball, Sean Livingston, Jason Williams, very good at passing the ball. Offensively, not very good. So anybody that, if you check out LaMelo Ball, is he a good offensive player? I believe he is. I do believe he's a better offensive player than Lonzo. So the fourth best prospect is from USC. I'm going to pronounce his name wrong, but he's African. Oniko Okolangwu. And his height is 6'9". They compare him to Bam Adebayo from Miami Heat, Antonio McDyess, and Taj Gibson. Let's hurry up and play another game. From Florida State, the fifth best prospect is Devin Vassell. Florida State, sophomore. His height 6'7". And they compare him to Chris Middleton, Robert Covington. And if that's true, then he must be a really good three-point shooter. Let's hurry up and play a game. Last two years' drafts are much better. Anthony Edwards is good shooting guard, point guard, dunker, and three-point shooter. His jump shot is bad. James Wiseman is dominant big. Wiseman only plays dream match. There could be a reason that Wiseman has only played in a few games. I think that's what you mean. There could be a reason why he not be drafted number 10. Yeah, I say James Wiseman, his draft stock is going down. Sparks, hello. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Yeah, but Darko went top 3 and barely played that much. Darko. Yeah, Darko Milicic. 2003 NBA draft. Was drafted number 2 overall pick. Was drafted number 2 by Detroit Pistons over Carmelo Anthony. Of course, number 1 pick was LeBron James. So, Darko didn't play much. But Darko was compared to Wilt Chamberlain, which is funny now, but he's supposed to be a very dominant center. Worst draft of all time. And Darko, of course, was picked before Carmelo and Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh. And the Pistons at the time, they needed a big man. They needed a center, as Rasheed Wallace was not there yet. Rasheed Wallace was a Portland Trail Blazer. So they needed a center. They had Chauncey Billups. They had Richard Hamilton, who are not all-stars yet. They became all-stars after they win a championship. And then they have Tayshaun Prince. That's pretty much it in their front court. So that's why they picked a center, Darko Milicic. Darko Milicic, he was the consensus number 2 overall pick. So everybody would have picked him at number 2 pretty much. So he was seen as the second best player after LeBron James. Better than Carmelo Anthony. In hindsight, though, like today, we'll say what a mistake the experts made, the ESPN experts and basketball experts, but Darko Milicic was a great prospect. I believe from Serbia. I think RJ Hamilton is kind of good, athletic point guard. He didn't play that much, only at New Zealand. Oh, okay. I don't watch that much college basketball or young guys until March Madness because of the virus. I just heard that the media says. Yeah, I've been hearing a lot about James Wiseman in high school and other players as well. The Ringer is the sixth best prospect, Tyrese Halliburton, and he's compared to Sam Cassell and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. So the seventh pick, seventh overall prospect by the Ringer, James Wiseman from Memphis. He's 7'1", and they call him a mild-mannered Rasheed Wallace, high-energy Hassan Whiteside. So that's quite interesting. Two very different players. Hassan Whiteside is not playing well in the NBA anymore. Centers are irrelevant. And I believe Hassan Whiteside is a more defensive player. And Rasheed Wallace was a more offensive player. He could shoot three-pointers. Bye, Sports Fans Fender. Thank you for coming. I'm going to go for an hour, but thank you for anybody that's coming. Have a great day. So, eighth overall prospect from Israel, Denny Avakacha. Shades of Danilo Gallinari, Nicholas Batum, Dario Sarkic. I think they're just put. I think that means he's a power forward that could shoot threes. Those are his comparisons, and his height is 6'9". He's being compared to all these European players as he's European. Number 9 overall prospect they say is Tyrell Terry Stanford. Height 6'2". Mark Price, CJ McCollum, Jason Terry. So in that case, he'll be a nice sixth man in the NBA. Their 10th best prospect, Isaac Okoro from Auburn. His height is 6'6". Shades of Gerald Wallace from the Charlotte Bobcats, Justin Winslow. Yeah, time goes by fast. Clarence KD, thank you for coming. Also, Clarence KD, like I said before, I cannot find your team. So if you want to play me your league, you probably have to invite me to your league. I'm just gonna join your league, then I'm gonna one-on-one versus you. Okay. Okay. And my league is Victory Yay. So a couple days or something, if you find my league. My league is just myself. I don't even do league versus league much. Just so I don't have to play every day. Congratulations on 1K subs. Thank you very much. Thank you for all your support, Clarence KD. I appreciate it. And we're just talking about the draft. And this lineup is all elves. Christmas promos. And then Giannis. To celebrate Giannis Antetokounmpo, who just won the Defensive Player of the Year. And is going to win the MVP. Now I'm playing a person that I already played last time. That's why I'm in Dallas Maverick jerseys. Optimal Gaming. Let's play against him. Also, Clarence KD. An NBA gameplay. You guys both make NBA Live mobile videos. So check out each other's channel. Support each other. So now number 11, overall prospect by the Ringer. Tyrese Maxey, freshman, Kentucky. His height 6'3", another point guard. Shades of Kyle Lowry, Bradley Beal, Carson Edwards. Number 12 prospect, Obi Toppin from Dayton. Height 6'9". So he's a power forward. Shades of Mari Squattermeyer, Kyle Kuzma, and a bouncy Marcus Morris. They said that. Cole Anthony, guard, North Carolina, freshman. That'll be their 13th best prospect. His height, 6'3". Shades of Kemba Walker, Austin Rivers, Patty Mills. Cole Anthony, heard a lot about him in high school. 14 overall prospect, Aaron Nesmith. Height, 6'6". Shades of Dale Ellis, Danny Green, taller Buddy Hield. That must mean he's a good three-point shooter. Now, a European player. I'll try and pronounce his name. Alexis Polwataski. Plays in Greece. And he's 7 feet. 7 feet. So he's shades of Jem Shrimp, Lamar Odom, Dragon Bender. The European players are always kind of mysterious. You don't know much about them. In America, they're not on TV much, unless you have some kind of a cable where you could watch the Euro League. So that's why Luka Doncic, who should have been number 1 overall pick, kind of dropped in the draft. People don't know much about European players. They're kind of scared of European players, as there are other European players that are bust, that failed in the NBA. Like Darko Milicic, Nikola Skida, all those players. Yeah, congratulations on 1K once again. I have an NBA Live Mobile coming up probably tomorrow or so. I'll check out your video. Thank you very much, NBA Gameplay. I appreciate it. What's your league and your overall again? Hold on a second. I think... Why is Booker so small? He's Elf. Tiny Elf Tyson Chandler. I think my league is Victory Yay. Actually, I think it has like a Hawks logo or something like that. Wait, hold on. I'm going to check. Hold on a second. Actually, I forget. I'll tell you my league later. Because I think I just left my league. I was trying to join your league. Play Phoenix. And Koji. I'm Coach TJ. Thank you for coming. So we're in the heist promo court with the money and the coins in the bottom of the court. It's Oklahoma City Thunder jersey and Milwaukee Bucks home court white jerseys. And I'm just going to play a little bit. Give it to Giannis. Kelly Oubre with a shot. Hold up, search my league and turn off eligible in the top. Okay, I'll try to find your league after this match. And Coach TJ, if that's how you pronounce your channel name, thank you for coming. What's the best soda? Pepsi, Coca-Cola, Dr. Pepper. Sub to him. That's great. Support each other. What's the best soda? Pepsi, Coca-Cola, or Dr. Pepper? I prefer Coca-Cola. But Coca-Cola and Pepsi, they're pretty much they're rivals, but they're pretty much the same. Sometimes if you go to Taco Bell or something like that, go to McDonald's, they have either Coca-Cola or Pepsi. And then if you ask for Pepsi or something, and they don't have it, they'll give you Coca-Cola. Or if you ask for Coca-Cola, they don't have it, they'll give you Pepsi. Have you checked the new event, Yearbook 2020? IMO James, thank you for coming, by the way. I already have a 105 overall superlative player. I'm going to get Aaron Gordon, 100 overall power forward, legit grinding it. Yeah, I'm grinding it as well. I almost got a 105 overall as well. I've been grinding the promo today as well. It is quite tiring to play in the promos a lot. I'm going to go for Aaron Gordon and Ingram. Yeah, Ingram's stats are quite good. I'm going for Vince Carter. I think Vince Carter, maybe he's in the sets or something, or is he in the NBA store? I don't know if you have to pay for him or not, but maybe he's in a set, and you get lucky, you get him. So, Clarence KD, I'm going to find your league. And say your league name again. It was EA Game Changers or something like that. So, sorry if this is boring. But Clarence KD told me to find his league. And by the way, sometimes when I try to move the smartphone, it's going to lag. So it said turn off eligible. So Clarence KD, you said today that your league name is EA Game Changer. So I see two of them. Is that the right one? Do I have to pay for him, or is he in the sets? I think Vince Carter might be in the sets, but I don't know for sure. But he is non-auctionable. So I've been looking in the auction house for him. I was trying to see if there's I think it's 105 overall. I was trying to see if he's auctionable, but he is not auctionable. So if you get him, you'll be the only person that gets him. NBA gameplay. Ingram got a 111 mid-range shot, while Westbrook's got 111 speed, but the other stats are EA Game Changers. You want all capitalized? All right. EA Game Changers. That's not the one. Okay. That's why I said I couldn't find your name today. Sorry for the wait. Yeah, it's slow. That's a press this button. Eligible off, so let me just check really quickly. I'm gonna go back to the league. EA Game changers. Okay. Do you have robot as your logo? Thanks very much for the mode. No problem, NBA gameplay. Yeah, I believe Vince Carter, he's in this NBA store. You had to pay money for him. So Clarence KD, sorry guys for the wait. Clarence KD, is this your league? Okay. By the way, Clarence KD, I just looked at certain people, right? Like Layup King. Can I even play him? I just look at their stats. So you have to invite me to your league. Well, hoping for a 105 shooting guard then. Yeah, I think it's easier to just join my league. And I think my league is Victory A something. Because I forgot what it is. I have to go back and find it. Mr. Logix, yo, thank you for coming. So this will be in my live stream, so I'll remember your league. But right now, you can't play anybody, just see everybody's stats. I'm gonna go back, so it's boring. I'm gonna go into play friends again. So after tomorrow or something, if you join my league, I'll play against you. By the way, my league is like inactive league. So my league is I don't play much on my league. I have to look it up again. I don't know what my league's name is. I think my league name is Victory Yay. That's it. It's just Victory Yay, and there's like a bird or something. Like a neon green bird. It's kind of like, it looks like Atlanta Hawks. But I don't think it's a neon green bird or something. And my username or something is just Victory Yay 2. Number 2. Or Victory Yay something. Victory Yay, I forget. I'll try to find you later. I'll tell you about it later. Because I used another account to be administrator. I haven't played League in a long time. Because I feel like when you play League, there's a pressure to play every day. And sometimes I'm tired. I don't want to play every day. I'm a 104 overall. League level 20. A 107 overall. Level 63. Nice, bro. Yeah, I have a nice team. 107 overall. And my main account that I think I'm 106 overall. And my level is like level 91. So I'm playing the game from the beginning. So my level is like very high. Almost 100. I heard after 100 it stops. I never reached 100 before. I was very close in season 3. I think I got to like 80. I heard after that there's stamina or something like that. There's no more leveling up. So your stamina will just stay the same. By the way, Mr. Logix, if you're still here, why is your channel name named Mr. Logix? Is it because of I don't know, I'm just wondering. It reminds me of Mr. Fiction, who also makes NBA Live mobile videos. Is it because of Mr. Fiction? Alright, let's just try to play a little bit. Yeah, Giannis driving in for a layup. Perfect timing. Luka Doncic with the shot. Luka Doncic Homie Thunder uniform as he commands the ball. Joel Embiid with some animation on that dunk. So going back to talk about the draft, the prospects. I already talked about 15 different players. I'm going to continue. Alabama sophomore. There's a 16 overall prospect. Kira Lewis Jr. Now, Kira Lewis Jr., his height is 6'3". Another point guard type player. Shades of Darius Garland from Cleveland. Lou Williams. Ish Miff. So he might be a 6-man. Now, it's the 17 overall prospect. Best prospect, RJ Hampton. Plays for New Zealand Breakers. So he's a foreign player from New Zealand. I heard about him a lot. Heard that name before a lot. His height, 6'5". And it's just shades of Will Barton. Dante Exum. Taller. Rody Bullet Boy. 18 overall prospect. Sadiq Bey from Villanova. His height, 6'8". Shades of Tobias Harris. Damari Carroll. Jay Crowder. 19th overall prospect. Josh Green. Height, 6'6". Shades of Jay Harris. Danny Green. Michael Beatrice. An old player from back then. So these are the players from college that are going to come into the 2020 NBA draft. A lot of Melo Ball, of course. Who's probably the most famous one. But there are a lot of other players not as famous as LaMelo Ball. I'm trying to learn about them. So a lot of them, the first time I ever seen them. Even the first time I ever heard of their name. Seen their picture. Westbrook has 110 dunk. His 107 card. Westbrook has a very nice stat for his dunk. The other stats are not that great, but his dunk is nice. Unfortunately, EA has never made a Russell Westbrook card with dunk animations, which is quite disappointing. This Russell Westbrook, of course, is a very great dunker. I would love to see them give Russell Westbrook dunk animations. A little bit of lag here. I changed my YT name so many times. Yeah, it does happen. You'll change your names multiple times sometimes until you find a right fit for your YouTube channel. That Booker has a 125 mid-range. Got logged off. So I'm going to close it and I'm going to try to log back in. Thank you for watching. James, did you get that James Harden? Yes, there's a James Harden card. 105 overall card. I believe that's also in the sets. I got 102 Kyle Lowry. I think I got a 103 Markelle Fultz or something like that in the sets. Mid-range Booker has a 105 mid-range shot. Last season, season 3, it was the maximum for any stat was 115, but it looks like they increased it. Oh, I also want to say, let's just say if 123 was the maximum, sometimes you have boosts and make it to 125, but it doesn't mean anything sometimes. Like back then, the highest stat was 115, and you could boost it 118, 120, but it doesn't really mean anything. It just says on the card it'll have a red plus something number boost, but it doesn't really mean anything. I wish there was a Michael Jordan in NBA Live Mobile. He would be flying all over and dunking. I also think they should get more animations like the Aaron Gordon 2015 dunk contest. The animations would be sick. Yes, I totally agree. I wish Michael Jordan was in this game, as he's the GOAT, the greatest player of all time. And sadly, he is not in the game, because Michael Jordan signed a contract with 2K. And 2K has his rights. So 2K is actually paying him more money. And just like Kobe is also not in this game, even though he was in season 1, his rights, his likeness is with 2K. So, yeah, Aaron Gordon card with dunk animations will be amazing. I'm not sure, but there's certain cards that do have dunk animation. Blake Griffin, another card. Nate Robinson. Yeah, everyone has the same dunk animation. Yes, it's true. And I'll call it kind of boring dunk animations. So hopefully they'll give us more dunk animation. But usually it's for money spent players who have those dunk animations. We got back into the game. We're going to play against Facebook friends. Some more Facebook friends. A little bit slow, but so far our live stream's going pretty well. He has that 107 overall Luka Doncic from the last promo at point guard. Yeah, everyone has the same dunk animation, but Dwight Howard one is fun to watch. I wonder what will happen after Kobe's contract expires for 2K. Oh yeah, that's very interesting. Will he be on NBA Live Mobile because he unfortunately can't re-sign with 2K? That's very interesting topic. I can even make a video about it. But that topic is that since Kobe Bryant passed away, Vanessa Bryant, his wife, now owns how will I say it? But owns his property and his rights and his money, of course. So Vanessa Bryant will be in control of like what happens to Kobe's likeness and his intellectual property, his rights. So she will have to negotiate. Vanessa Bryant will have to negotiate with 2K and EA. If EA wants Kobe Bryant's rights, so that will all be up to Vanessa Bryant, Kobe Bryant's wife, after Kobe passed away. I also wish Kobe was in NBA Live Mobile. He actually was in NBA Live Mobile in Season 1. His last year before he retired, he was in NBA Live Mobile Season 1. And I've talked about these things in my other videos. Manuel Ginobili, for like the whole year, was not in the game. And they made a live pass this time, and he came back into the game. When Manuel Ginobili retired around 2019, they made one card for him. It was like his retirement card. And the card was like Argentina colors, blue colors. And I have that 84 overall Manuel Ginobili on one of my accounts. After that, they did not make any more cards for him. And I also know that 2K20, Manuel Ginobili is not in that game. But this week, of course, Manuel Ginobili, we see, is back in NBA Live Mobile. The EA got his rights again. And then he's a card for Live Pass. And Manuel Ginobili is back in the game, which I'm very happy about. He's just standing here. How does such a small player? They're tiny elf players. Special lineup to celebrate Giannis as the only person that's tall on my team, that's normal size on my team. Celebrate Giannis, who won Defensive Player of the Year today. I wish Kobe was still alive. I agree. I wish Kobe was still alive, and I wish he was still in this game, NBA Live Mobile. But they could just put Kenny Hardaway instead. If you know, what do you mean by Kenny Hardaway? You mean Penny Hardaway? What did you take from the NBA returns promo? I got Booker, then I realized Harden is better. I'm still grinding the promo, and I still don't have any of those players yet. I almost got 105 overall player. I'm almost done with that set. I'm grinding the promo. So not finished yet. Has anyone else got 2K21 demo on Switch, Xbox, or PS4? I don't have NBA 2K 20, but maybe other people do. Yeah, I heard that, yes, they released a demo this week. I heard like a couple next week or something, NBA 2K21 is going to be released, but I'm not sure as I don't play that game. Yeah, it's the same as 20. By the way, a lot of sports games, a lot of basketball games, football games. They're pretty much the same game over and over again. But the only thing new that they add to the game, of course, is the new players. So like LaMelo Ball, Cole Anthony, Anthony Edwards. Those are the new things that they add to the game. But for the most part, the gameplay in the game is the same. But if you're a fan of the NBA, some people are huge fans of the NBA and basketball. So they play the game. They buy the game. Usually costs like $50. They buy the game every year. But it costs a lot of money, so I understand. Which is why I don't buy the game. Now, my opponent has that Shaquille O'Neal superstar. And he's in street clothes. Those clothes are from the 90s, of course. Bradley Beal. 3-point shot. Oh, Kenny Hardaway is a YouTuber. Oh, okay. I don't really watch much NBA Live 2K. I don't watch many YouTubers that do 2K. I watch Troy Dan though. I like him. He's funny. I don't really know much of those people. I thought you meant Penny Hardaway, the point guard from the 90s. Yeah, we only have 5 quick play games. Y2K. I think after Yearbook promo, there's going to be MVP awards one. Yes, I agree. I think last season there was an MVP award, kind of promo special. It might be after Yearbook. I believe they did not even make a playoff promo yet. I'm not sure. Or maybe that already happened. Yeah, I think the NBA returns. I think they did a playoff promo. I don't know if that counts. And yeah, I'm not sure how they're gonna do it, but EA usually it's for money spent players. But if Giannis becomes MVP, they'll release a card, a Giannis MVP card. If Brandon Ingram wins Most Improved Player, they'll release a Brandon Ingram card. If John Morant wins Rookie of the Year, they'll release a card. Usually for money spent players, but if it's auctionable, you can try to get them in the auction house. Heist was one of the best events of all time. Heist promo. Yeah, it was quite fun. I couldn't play my bad luck. Man, I feel you though. Also, I wanted to say that LaMelo Ball might come into this game, and all the other 2020 NBA draft players might come into this game this season 4. It could happen because NBA 2K20, they had a LaMelo Ball card and a Cole Anthony card, and those players is a kind of like a sneak preview a couple weeks ago. So it is possible that EA has the rights to LaMelo Ball and other players from the 2020 NBA draft. In fact, they probably already created those players and are waiting to release them, I bet. They probably already created their faces and their bodies. The face and body of LaMelo Ball. And I believe, though, like Zion Williamson, when he was drafted, they released his card the day he was drafted. Of course, the draft is delayed now because of the virus. So, he might come out the day of the draft. But I for sure know that EA has his rights. Fat God Door, thank you for coming. I appreciate it. And good morning to you. And we're in Paris, France. We're the Tiny Elf players. And this beautiful court, I always call it a beautiful court. There's a Jumpman Michael Jordan logo at center. And green and pink colors. Bonjour, my baguettes. To anyone of you get the Phil Jackson from the NBA returns promo, I first thought that balance means that we can use him for all the 3 sharpshooter, lockdown, and street lineups. I did not get the Phil Jackson because I believe I had 3 tokens, almost got him, but I think they made you pick a team. I picked the 8th seed and I picked a wrong team. I did not pick the Portland Trailblazers. I think I picked the Pelicans or something to win the 8th seed as I wasn't paying attention. So I did not get Phil Jackson. I don't know if there's another way you could get the Phil Jackson card. I heard it's a very nice card. It's been 1 hour, but since my live stream is quite good, I'm going to continue it. There we go, Deep Space, one of my favorite courts. Unfortunately, when you play against Facebook friends, you end up playing against the same people all over and over again. I don't know why there's nobody new. Maybe they did not link their account or something like that. Spaceball court. Beautiful court. There's 2 courts. I see one of them in YTK Weezy's video. I don't know, something like a practice court from season 1. I've never been in that court yet. I want to play against that court. Or I want to film a video where I can show me that court. Also, there's another court, Pigtail or something, if it's called. I think it's from the Philippines. It's a very pink court. I know certain people have their court. It costs a lot of money, a lot of coins. But I want that court. I've never filmed that court for a YouTube video. He just alley-ooped on me. So we have Giannis. Let's shoot a 3. I leaned in, so it becomes a 2-point shot. The team pick for 1st and 8th. For those who don't have higher overall balance players, they will have to use the silver base cards we get a starting of the game. Yes, it's true. DK Sports, thank you for coming. Congratulations on 1K, my dude. Thank you very much. I appreciate your support. Thank you, DK Sport. I hope you're well. Also, right now it's 12:15 a.m. We're in my state, California. Hurry up, my autoplay. I'm from the United States. I don't know where you guys are from. If you're from another country, tell me your country. And tell me a little bit about your country. I think it's always interesting to meet new people from other countries because I'm live streaming really late right now. Usually it's morning in other countries. Yes. The people that spend a lot of money might have all Magic Johnson cards. I didn't even get one of them. I wasn't able to complete it. I don't play the game much. But I know YDK Weezy was EA Game Changer. Like the first day or something, he got all Magic Johnson. Every position. As EA gave him like an account to promote the game. I'll be back in 5. No problem. Thanks for coming. NBA Gameplay USA. Yes, I know you're from USA, Oklahoma City. I'll drop some money into the game, but yeah, I'm gonna need that money at some point. We're gonna try to log back into the game. Yeah, I'm also no money spent, and I don't really want to spend too much money on a mobile game. So I understand. I have yet to spend any money on this game. If anybody's still watching, I would love for every promo to have a little bit of different cards, different NBA players. Because they keep using the same players over and over again. I love Russell Westbrook and everything, but he already has a lot of cards. And Nikola Jokic, he also has a lot of cards. So I would like them to have different type of players. Devin Booker has a lot of cards. And I think they should probably always have one player that... Certain players obviously from the NBA right now, currently in the NBA. But they should also have some veteran players that are retired, old school players. And they should be able... You should be able to get no money spent as well. Devin Booker keeps dribbling. Man, he's dribbling really well. Let's give it to Tyson Chandler. Tiny Tyson Chandler. Did I get fouled? The first time there's a free throw. I actually do not know how to do free throws. Everybody still watching here? I don't know. Where do you press? Do you press the shoot button? Sprint button? I'll try one. I always miss a shot. Giannis gives him a high five. So usually free throws, I just do autoplay. And see if he makes it. Misses both shots. I don't know how to do free throws. Yeah, it seems like No Man's Spent are so respected. Yeah, I want to make an underrated players event. I agree. I think there's certain players in the NBA. They don't make enough cards for them. Let me try to think of certain players that are quite underrated. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. They should make more cards for him. I think he already has a card, but I think they should make more cards for him. What else is there? Alex Caruso. They should have more cards for him. I know he's like a bench player, but they should have more cards for him. Drummond, Ennis Cantor, CJ McCollum. Yeah, great examples as well. They should have more cards for those players. Joe Harris is another example. There's too many of the same players over and over again. Too many LeBron James cards. He has enough cards. Too many, there actually isn't that many Curry cards. But usually there's sometimes a little bit too much Curry cards. Anybody know EA's establishment date? I wish on the occasion of that they'll give all the players free NBA cash. I don't know the establishment date. I don't think they want to give out too many NBA cash. They should give out 100,000 coins every now and then. That would be nice if they give out coins for free sometimes. I heard that sometimes if you don't log in for a long time into the game, that if you come back, the rewards are quite nice. That's what I heard. If you don't log in for a long time. My opponent has a Caron Butler, Washington Wizard Caron Butler. And those are the type of underrated players that I like to see more in the game. Caron Butler, Washington Wizard, two-time All-Star Caron Butler, and one-time Laker. Played with Lamar Odom and Kobe Bryant. One time, he was a Laker. Kobe Bryant's first season without Shaquille O'Neal. As Shaquille O'Neal was traded to the Miami Heat, Shaq demanded a trade to have his own team. And Caron Butler, Lamar Odom, Brian Grant came to the Lakers to play with Kobe. And Caron Butler, of course, was drafted by the Miami Heat and played with Dwayne Wade for one season. Maybe NBA cash every 2-3 months. Or 250 NBA cash. Yeah, it'd be nice if they gave out more NBA cash. But I do believe NBA cash is kind of for money spent players. Anybody got GPT 120K, 150K coins, you can go and buy my 101 trending Derrick Rose on the auction block. I'm selling him cheap. I do not have that much coins. I know T Money, who's another YouTuber, he has those coins. I'm spending all my coins on this day card. My opponent has a shooting guard, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. It's nice to see those underrated players in the game. I'm getting 100 for Wilt. The NBA gameplay is going to try to get the Will Chamberlain date player. So usually for date players, there's just too many tokens for me personally, so I just sell the tokens. But some of the date players are quite nice. Like the Will Chamberlain just came out. If you need a center, of course. Kelly Oubre makes the mid-range shot, 67. Probably needs a center, Will Chamberlain. I might fortify this day cards for the Will Chamberlain. I hope you get your Will Chamberlain. Will Chamberlain cards are pretty good. Sorry about 1 hour, 17 minutes. How about go 20 more minutes or something? 1 hour, 30 minutes. Because it's one of the few times my live stream is working pretty good. Working pretty well. There isn't even much lag this time, which is I'm very happy about. This is there 4 people watching. Thanks for coming. I appreciate it. Oh, I forgot to autoplay. If only I could alley-oop to this Giannis. Charging foul? What? That Luka, he's so intelligent. Got a charge foul. And he pounded his chest. Show me up. Luka. Come on, Devin Booker, guard him. Guard him. Luka with a shot. 3-point shot? I thought he was on the line. I don't know if he's going to start over at 104 Drummond or not. For me, the LeBron versus Zion event was the best. Both of them had monster stats, and each token was worth around 2.5k coins. I had millions of coins by selling them tokens. Yeah, a certain promo like that, you can make a lot of coins by selling the tokens instead of going for the player. I don't even remember too much about the old promos because of the virus, of course. The NBA stopped and all the promos sound and look the same. There's a Storm promo and then some other Sun promo and then LeBron versus Zion, this person versus this, Cinema, something. I don't even remember the promos. Too many promos. This promo, the cards, you might say they're nothing special. None of them have any ability. But I love the card art very much. Beautiful card art. It has some animation. It shines. It's flashy. And the yearbook, I love looking at the cards sometimes. And then for like the example, the Nikola Jokic card, I believe is the based off the yearbook. It would be like Class Clown or the Best Joker card. And then Vince Carter's his card says most likely to dunk on people. Most likely to dunk. And then what was that player I forgot? Aaron Gordon is also most likely to dunk. Brandon Ingram, because he's most improved, he's like most likely to change or most changed. So I actually really love that. It does remind me of the Valentine's Day cards. Heartbreaker cards were also very creative. This is one of the most creative cards. EA makes great card art. And it's better than 2K Mobile. for sure. I wish Monthly Masters didn't have both cards the same position. Any news about who the September Monthly Masters are? Yeah, I do not know who the Monthly Masters are. But it looks like they're going for retro players. A lot of them. Hopefully they'll give us a Manu Ginobili card. Some kind of San Antonio Spurs event. Rebounder, yo, thanks for coming. And check Twitter. Yeah, check it and come back and tell us if there's any news. Devin Booker gets the ball stolen. Xavier just came. All elf players except Giannis, who's my only normal size player. And Giannis, of course. This is a tribute to Giannis, who just won the Defensive Player of the Year. And it's going to win MVP. So this is a year of the Giannis. Year of the Greek Freak. By the way, in the video game NBA Live Mobile, I feel like the Giannis card isn't that great. Because I feel like he's not a very good 3-point shooter. So, and he's a power forward most of the times. So, it slows down the game, giving him the ball. Giannis is fun to play with, of course, but I prefer Curry, Stephen Curry cards. And other 3-point shooters. Damian Lillard. I prefer those cards. Christian Plays. Madam Mobile. Thank you for coming, Christian Plays. And thank you for that message. I appreciate your support. Sorry I'm late. I can't believe you have been streaming for an hour and I didn't see. No problem. No problem at all. Thank you for coming. Because the stream this time is actually quite good. Well, I accidentally pressed the other team. I appreciate you coming. Luka Doncic to Penny Hardaway. Who would you rather have a small forward? Giannis or other Giannis? Oh, okay. Out of position Giannis. Back, no news. Okay, no news. And VXYP, thank you for coming. I appreciate it. Thank you for coming. I think your question, the rebounder, was small forward Giannis or power forward Giannis or something like that. I don't remember the cards, but there is a Giannis. If that's an OP Giannis, I'll pick OP Giannis. Out of position Giannis. Was the Giannis a point guard? I haven't played with that card yet. But if there's out of position, I'll pick the out of position card because it's funner. The other cards are kind of boring. My phone is at 15% battery. So let's go to 15%. How old am I? I prefer not to say. For privacy reasons. As other NBA Live Mobile YouTubers like KDP, Danny Awesome. For privacy reasons. They also do not say their age. And also they don't show their face. So I prefer not to say. Do you think the game is still fun? Yeah, it is still fun, but it depends. It's pretty much the same game over and over again. But if you like the NBA, if you like basketball, it's fun. Now, if you don't like basketball, then it's probably not fun. It's a role-playing game, so it is fun. The gameplay is kind of the same, but I like that they added like superstar styles and something new, which I always want. QJB shows his face. Yeah, but he's the most famous one of the NBA Live Mobile YouTubers. I know Ultimate Buckeye shows his face and everything. But there's certain people that don't want to show their face. Zion is legit the best power forward in the game. His tip-in, rebounding, and vertical are overpowered. P.S. His dunk is the best anyway. Zion Williamson, you say the best in the game is in the NBA Live Mobile, or do you say the whole NBA? He's the best power forward. Of course, he was the first overall pick, and he's a very talented player. If Abraham Lincoln played in 2020 NBA, do you think he would be good? Abraham Lincoln, former president, the 16th president of the United States, was a very tall person, over 6 feet tall. I think he was like 6 feet 4 inches. So yes, he would be good as a basketball player. Back then, in like the 1800s or something, they did not have any basketball. They didn't even have baseball yet. But he would be good. He was a wrestler as well. Interesting fact, fun fact. He was a wrestler. So he would be like a point guard in the NBA. He would be quite good at basketball. Very tall person. Well, I think one of the tallest presidents. I'll talk about NBA Live Mobile. Yeah, Zion Williamson. In NBA Live Mobile, he would be the best power forward. And also very fun to play with. Amazing dunks if he has dunk animations. Looks like the first time I played against Facebook friends, and I actually finished playing against all of them. Let's go play some showdown games. Yeah, Zion probably is the best power forward card in the game. And definitely one of the funnest to play with. And he's funner than Giannis. He looks like 103 overall Jones Jr. 2020. If a guy with no basketball skills, but he's 9 feet tall, do you think he'll still be dominant? No. The reason is that a lot of tall people are very slow. Very slow. So just because you're tall doesn't mean you're a great basketball player. But yeah, you be tall and then you can hold the ball up and nobody can catch it and you get a lot of rebounds. But a lot of really tall people in the world, like giants, they're very slow. So they can't even run very far. And some tall people even have health problems or have some kind of genetic disorder, which is why they're tall. But certain players, like Yao Ming sometimes could be slow as well, but their bodies are trained to play basketball. So they're in shape, which they could run up and down the court. So sometimes shorter players are better than taller players. You don't have to be 9 feet tall. I don't think there's a person that's 9 feet tall, by the way. You stream, it's super hard for me. So what do you use? Yes, you can posterize people while jumping. There's a lot of messages right now, so I'm going to slowly read them. Do you stream? It seems super hard for me. So what do you? I use Mobile20 Live. A lot of people use Omelet Arcade. The app is free on Google Play Store or Apple Play Store. So use those apps. It's pretty easy to stream. I just use my smartphone. IMO James says Abraham Lincoln had a disease called Marfan syndrome, which was reason for his exceptional high long fingers and long legs. I did not know he had the disease, but yes, I knew he was one of the tallest presidents, and he will be definitely great for basketball. A very interesting question, a history question. An intelligent giant. He's a YouTuber. He makes great history videos. That will be a question for him. He knows a lot about history. The rebounder, are you on iOS or Android? Android, sorry. Even Michael Phelps has it. Also, you said Michael Phelps has that Marfan syndrome. Well, Michael Phelps, he's very tall, and he will actually be a great basketball player. And speaking of Michael Phelps, as a swimmer, he's a really great swimmer. He has long arms. Sometimes I see him flap his arms when he's getting ready. Very super long arms. That's why Michael Phelps is such a great swimmer. Won all those gold medals. Just off the top of my head. You know Chris Humphries? Chris Humphries dated and married Kim Kardashian. I learned about this in the Olympics. Chris Humphries was actually, he's 6'9", very tall. But when he was a little kid, he was actually a swimmer. And he was ranked nationally. So him and Michael Phelps and I forget the guy with the green hair. The other guy who's good looking is the green hair. He was a nationally ranked swimmer, Chris Humphries, and he's also very tall, long arms. So very tall, long arms. You'll be great at basketball, great at volleyball, great at swimming. And Michael Phelps will probably be a good basketball player. NBA gameplay, iPhone, Omelet Arcade. Yeah, use Omelet Arcade. How about if I use Android? Mo Crush. I never even heard of Mo Crush before. I verified your YT. Almost out of battery. I'll just continue playing. Yeah, I mean, if I get that many subscribers, and for NBA Live Mobile, it's very hard to do. Only QJB has that, and Ultimate Buckeye has that. So yeah, if I get famous or something, I would reveal my face. But right now, I'm still quite small. I don't even think Ultimate Buckeye has 100K subs, right? I think it's 50K. Maybe 60K now. 70K or something. That's very hard to do. Only QJB has 1 million subscribers. It probably has even more now. By the way, QJB, anybody who plays NBA Live Mobile knows him and plays video games. But QJB, he doesn't trend on Twitter much, that I noticed. Jake Paul and stuff like that. Mr. Beast, PewDiePie, Casey Neistat, Mark Wins, those people, YouTubers, they trend on Twitter more. QJB doesn't trend on Twitter much, but of course he has 1 million subscribers. Probably more than 1 million now. Now, these are the Laker jerseys. No, they're not Laker. Indiana Pacer jerseys and Clipper jerseys. Also plays, guys, Madden. Some Elmo style, freestyle. Okay, 2%. So once I go 1%, I'm going to stop the live stream. But 1 minute left. My favorite YouTuber will have to be a guy named Lucas Crookshanks. And Lucas Crookshanks, I think, is a very funny person. His YouTube is called Lucas. And if you know who Fred is, Fred was one of the first YouTubers. Actually, played a character named Fred. And he has a very annoying computer voice. And he was the first person to get to 1 million subscribers on YouTube. So if I had to say my favorite YouTuber is called Lucas Crookshanks. Or just Lucas. Alright, but okay. Thanks for live streaming. You're a huge part of my night. Thank you, NBA Gameplay, for those kind words. I appreciate your support. Bye, my guy, my man. Thank you. And I'm going to 1% to finish off this game. I'm going to leave. Thank you. Have a great night. I'm going to go to sleep. You have a great day in your country. Or have a great night if you're from the United States. I'll finish off the game. My phone battery should end. NBA playoffs, really quickly, NBA playoffs. I hope there's more upsets. I want to see more upsets. So if Dallas Mavericks, if they beat the Clippers, I'm rooting for them. But it looks like the Clippers dominated tonight. Before the live stream ends, anyone here have an Xbox?